When the Cenari moon did wane, there sounded a blood-curdling roar. A new primal had roused. The portents gave us to believe, one whose identity lieth beyond our ken. By thy hand, these primals hath since been vanquished. As each returneth to the ether, 'twas observeth that tremoreth foreshadowing this forth greweth and strengtheth and frequencyeth botheth. The being doth quicken, and in time it shall be a scourge upon the landeth. Yet eveneth as we pondereth the courseth of actioneth, a benevolent souleth did ariseth, one who would forestalleth this threateth. Though sheeth be tendereth and yearseth, she is trueth of heart and steadfasteth of resolveth. She would solicit She would solicit thine aid, if thou art willing to proffer it. Lest thou wonder, this maiden is of our order. Thus did the antecedent straightways consent that thou shouldst assist her however thou mayest. As soon as thou art able, hie thee to Wineport, where thy petitioner doth awaiteth thee even now. Thou shalt for certainty find her visage strikingly familiar. Are you guys dead? You should be fucking embarrassed. Oh, you're just lying down. Okay, fair enough. How are you dead and I'm not? Well, I take that back. And that enormous crystal. It pulsates as if it were a penis. Sorry, I couldn't help it. That enormous crystal. It pulsates as if it were a heart. Then the primal that had awakened. Was it Bahamut this whole time? No, this cannot be true. This would mean that grandfather died for nothing. Except for the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy XIV 2.0 with the award-winning Heavensward, but that's besides the point. Oh, fucking hell. My milkshakes bringeth all the boys to the yard, and there liketh 'tis better than yours. I can teach thee, but I have to chargeth, for my milkshaketh bringeth all the boyseth to the yardeth. A crystal-choked abyss lieth beneath the Cartano flats, the unholy cradle of an elder primal, and by thy hand where truths great and terrible wrested from those once celestial depths. As is oft the case, an answer doth breed a profusion of exposition. An unknown doth beckon with irresistible allure. Ne'er have the mysteries of the Red Moon lain so neatly within our grasp. Lady Alisaie hath sent word of her coming. 'Tis time once more to brave the precipice and leap unflinching into the jagged wound that doth gape beneath the land. Oh, God. Mine apologies. I trusteth mine milkshaketh have not taken you to the yard for too long. Sebby, I'm both delighted and reassured that Urianger's milkshakes have taken you to his yard. Now, I would not waste time with your trivialities. Let us proceed directly with a discussion of what we have learned, and that which we hope to learn anon. Initially, it was evidence of a new primal that led us to delve into the cavern beneath Castrum Oxidans, and to explore the subterranean scars left after the fall of Dalamud. As you will well recall, what we found was a vast, largely intact fragment of the fallen satellite, and within the depths of that structure, we discovered not the new primal that we had expected, but the broken form of Bahamut himself. Yet even this great revelation would soon be overshadowed by the appearance of my own dear grandfather. I have since shared my milkshakes with the boys in the yard, preeminent scholars of the sons of St. Coinac, and he, in turn, did come to my yard and furnish me with his theory concerning the elder primal's Allagan prison. 'Twould seem that Dalamud was constructed to gather unto itself the rays of sun, and thence channel this radiant bounty unto the crystal tower. The ancients saw great potential in my milkshakes, and in Bahamut's capacity to manipulate the energies of otherwise unmanageable magnitude. 'Twas for this reason that they did bind him with the Red Moon, to serve its living core. Do you remember the sight that greeted us in the culmination of our journey? Do you remember all the things that happened that I'm going to tell you all about again right now, because I'm just an exposition machine?
Well, apparently, according to the Sons of Saint Koinak, we learned that these contraptions were returned to the intermittent hulks, and each bore the design of the Ragnarok class. The purpose of these hulks is to create a shit ton of exposition to waste your time with. They are meant to act as binding coils, thus rendering Bahamut incapable of escape. Second, they're meant to feed him. Perversely, the self-same energy which prevents him from moving also serves to sustain his corporeal manifestation. Bahamut is not permitted to die, nor to truly live. He's allowed to simply be. For century upon century, I dumped exposition on your head. We called it a realm reborn, and there was much suffering. Bound about in fetters so subtle in their working, and yet so adamant, that though his cell be destroyed, Bahamut lieth yet at the mercy of his long-departed captors. As did you, the player, to my exposition. It has long been held that since the primals required the prayer of their faithful followers to exist, yet none alive worship Bahamut. Could it be, then, the Alligans found a way to simulate prayer itself? It seems the only logical exposition. I would postulate, therefore, that the regenerative mechanisms in question also supply something akin to the power of prayer. Consequently, if all the intermittent hulks were to be rendered inactive, Bahamut should dissolve into the ether. Upon the evidence of thy previous foray, we thus determined that the elder primal is sustained by 3 such binding coils. Thus we did commence to scour the realm and founded the 12 wood as yet the you ought to see a sword in the darkness. Please help us out, hero. Blah, 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 blah. I will, of course, be there at your side. Once you have made your preparations, head to the foregoing float. I will break these Alligan fetters, for they bind my grandfather, just as this exposition binds you to the scene right now. That's armor. No, it couldn't be. Be on your guard, Sebby. Though it defies all reason that he should live, I know of only one who wears such armor. He whom the Empire raised as high as the Black Wolf himself, the legatus of the 7th Legion. I speak of the madman who brought the Meteor Project to fruition. We face the White Raven, Nael van Darnus, harbinger of the Umbral era. Oh, fuck.
Nael van Darnus. Ah, that was the name of the fool who perished on the eve of the promised age of glory. It should not be uttered within these hallowed halls.
Oh my god, out of love for like his loyal servant, the one true deity named me Deus Nael Arneth. Oh my god. Sorry. That's not gonna be his voice. The one true deity? Bahamut. He speaks of Bahamut. Oh my god, Bahamut. That name is totally sweet, like water on my parched lips. How my heart swells at thy sacred touch. This blessed sanctum is the domain of my God and his beloved children. Seek to defile its glory, and oh my God, you'll answer to me. See you later. Jesus fucking Christ, holy shit. Spitting out of Mantoys.
I am yet here, Alisaie, my dear sweet granddaughter.
Grandfather?
I must thank you, warrior of light. Without your valor, I might never have broken free of Bahamut's control. Those last few moments of mine to live as the man I once was.
This is all I wanted. Yet now that it's happening, I find myself struggling to believe it. Is it really you? Grandfather, pray, forgive my insolence. It was not my intent to demean you.
Forgive you? I'm proud of you, my child. You were wise enough to deduce the manner of creature that I had become. Alphinaud, Alisaie, if any here should beg forgiveness, it is I.
Grandfather, I must ask, will you not tell us what befell before, well, during the calamity?
Yes, of course. You've come far to hear the truth. Let us begin with a tale of 1.0. Once upon a time, there was a game before this one, and it sucked ass. Yoshi P played it for 5 minutes and wanted to quit, but when he tried to quit, he couldn't even figure out how. It was truly complete dog shit. IGN gave it 4.2 out of 10, the lowest rating that any Square game had ever received in its history. And that is why Bahamut said enough and ruined everyone's shit.
Oh, wow. Super old school cutscene. Wow. Been a while since I've seen one of these. Some Dragon Ball shit right here.
Oh.
Jesus, the graphics. Holy fuck. This costs a lot of money to make. For optional content, this has a lot of budget. And that's how 1.0 ended and 2.0 came to be.
Alphinaud, Alisaie, pray, come closer. Your hopes and dreams must no longer be an extension of mine. You must needs find your own reason to fight for this realm, your own meaning in this sea of chaos. Will you do that for me?
Of course, Grandfather. I've already made it my mission to see this newborn Urianger survive and flourish.
Alisaie, while I was in yet thralled Bahamut, you spoke of my faith in man's strength. Know that your words reached me, imprisoned though my soul still was.
Oh, my wings are! Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, and for ruining this scene's serious tone!
So forceful was your conviction, I wonder if that belief has not become your own. Perhaps, after all your anger and sorrow was spent, you found something greater within you. See this fight to its culmination. 'Tis also your strength in which I have faith.
Thank you for everything. Pray, take your rest, grandfather. You deserve it.
There are records of an art that allowed one to summon the power of a primal from the essence of its demise. Though I am no true primal, all that I have left, I give to you. Alphinaud, Alisaie, my darling grandchildren. May the lights blessed ever keep and protect you.
Come, warrior of light. Our task remains undone. That was, without a doubt, easily the best scene in this entire, in these coils. 'Tis done. He's truly gone. You knew, didn't you? You knew what grandfather had become.
Wasn't bloody certain. Well, from what I fucking gleaned, it seemed like a distinct possibility.
Can we make Alphinaud Australian for this, or does he need to stay in the serious voice?
Listen up, cunt. The scene that people described from the Battle of Cartano, that was fucking awful. And it's through the combined prayers of the desperate, an abundant source of VB, that the bloody primals were born. I just put 2 and 2 together.
And you consider that to be a sufficient explanation? Well, however you stumbled across your theory, 'twas I'm stumbling over my words. 'Twas revelation that made you wary of my attachment to grandfather. You feared that in my obsession, I would fall under his primal sway. Is that why you decided to join us? To pull me back should I show signs of wavering?
Oh, fucking alright, you got me, sister. Look, I only wanted to protect you. And now I see that, you know what? You didn't need protecting. But you're bloody strong. And I'm sorry I ever doubted the strength of your conviction. But let me ask you a question, cunt. What the fuck do you want to do with the truth that you've uncovered?
Which particular truth was that, brother? The fact that desperate prayer gave rise to the primal phoenix? That this new god was responsible for setting Urianger on the path to rebirth? Should such a tale become common knowledge, people would soon offer up their prayers in earnest. They would beseech Phoenix to complete the healing that was begun. And yet,
And fucking yet, as you and I all know too fucking well, the very act of calling forth the saviour would do more harm to the land than bloody good. Listen up, cunt. We can't encourage such worship for this very bloody reason. If Grandfather was forced to return as an ether-draining primal, well, fuck me. Should be fucked. Your abiding love for him was the key that unlocked the truth of the calamity. But keys also served as sealed doors that were fucking best left unopened. Let your love now guide your actions and lock away deep inside the fate of both Grandpa and that other fucking dickhead. Wow. Look at that. It's a big old ball of cocaine. This'll last me a fucking weekend.
fear not, Alphinaud. I understand what must be done. The realm need not know the truth for it to be saved. That the elder primal is banished to return no more. That's enough.
Fucking right it is.
Ah, yes, por favor, I am Spanish.
Let us make our way back to the surface. Poor Urianger must be beside himself with worry.
Well, look who we have down here. If it isn't bloody Tartaroo. If it isn't bloody Tartaroo down here, ladies and gentlemen, look at that. I see you there, stream sniping me. I see you stream sniping me. Mods, can we ban them for stream sniping me? I'm so joking. I'm so kidding, man. I'm so kidding. Oh my god. All right, enough fucking about. No, I'm not gonna ban you. Don't panic. Don't emote like that. Oh, well. All right. Tartaroo REKT by Chad Streamer.
Ardeth, the warrior of lighteth returneth undimmeth from the deptheth of darkness. By thy triumpheth bearing, I taketh that thou hath succeedeth in thy mission, and yet if thou arteth aloneth, mistaketh me noteth, dear friend. Fulleth gladeth am Ieth of thy safeth returneth, but whereth prayeth our master Alphinaudeth and mistresseth Alisaie.
We're fucking here, cunt. Sorry for the fucking lateness. We took the scenic route, you fucking dickhead.
Bahamut is no more, and the realm is safe.
Gaspeth, byeth the heaveneth, looketh vieweth. What horreth your youngeth eyeseth must have seeneth. What sufferingeth your youngeth bodieseth must have been born. Prayeth, telleth meeth, whereth areth youeth hurteth. Your woundetheth musteth needeth be cleanseth and dresseth all at onceth. I shalleth maketh you a poultitheth which draweth out of the...
This is fucking horrible, man. Be at ease, my friend. We are hale and whole, I assure you. We took a few tumbles, but the worst of our hurts are healed. I believe that we have Grandfather to thank for that.
Mastereth Louisoix, then you metteth with him once moreth. But wherefore should Bahamut thralleth seeketh to easeth your sufferingeth?
I promise to reveal all in due course, dear friend. But first, there's a matter which requires our immediate action. Now that Bahamut is defeated, we deem it best to bar entry to all of the fragments of Dalamud. To this end, we will convince the nation's leaders that this danger is past, and invite their cooperation in ensuring that the fragments are never again disturbed. Come, let us depart and seek an audience with them forthwith.
Wait a fucking second, sister. Look, you shouldn't bloody burden yourself with this task, alright? Urianger and I, we fucking got it covered, okay? Look, just rest up, alright? Fucking hell, you bloody deserved it.
But I'm fine, brother. Besides, you've been through as much as I have. Oh, I see now. You would play your game of diplomacy, and you wish that I would fuck off.
Oh, fucking... That's not what I meant. Bloody Alisaie. Oh, shit.
Myeth ladieth, 'tiseth mineth earnest beliefeth that your brother hath your best interesteth at your hearteth. You have moreth and doneth your parteth,
and he hath but desireth to relieve you of a burden that he mighteth easily beareth aloneth.
Oh, listen up, cunt. I got some experience trading with dignitaries, alright? And you never fail to remind me of my fondness for diplomacy, so fucking, I thought I might bloody do it for you. Ah, well, then it's fucking settled. Alright, Urianger, make arrangements for a bloody chocobo carriage. That ride should give us ample time to prepare for our story. Fuck me.
Alphinaud!
The fuck do you want?
Though our paths are different, we share the same goal, do we not?
You're fucking damn straight we do. That which we have just achieved stands together as a testament to the bloody fact. Whatever path we choose to take, our hearts shall lead us to the same end. Of that I'm bloody certain.
Thank you.
Now fuck off.